Let's try this again. Good morning, everyone. This is take two at trying to record this video. As you can see, maybe not see, little speckles there, it started snowing on me, which is super lovely. But I bought a new car. Kinda. This was bought about 6 months ago. And if you follow my Instagram and everything, you will have seen this car maybe on my community page, some posts. But I thought I'd finally make a video about this thing. Since I started YouTube, I have had a little bit of a car journey. I've owned quite a few, and really the only ones that you guys have seen are my Mustang, an old motorcycle that I had, and my dune buggy race car. Well, since starting, I had my red Mustang. I had a motorcycle that we called Fred. That was a 94 Suzuki Katana. I had a Cobra. I sold the Katana, got a 94 5-liter Cobra that had 175,000 miles on it. Pulled out of a field, restored the paint, drove it for a summer, and then sold it. That car was a ton of fun. Loved that thing. After the Cobra, went back to school. School really kind of screwed me on the car buying experience, but we kept going. At one point, I had a 2007 Mustang GT. The 3-valve automatic, blue, white stripes, and the car was good fun. I then had a 2018 Audi Q5. That was a 2-liter turbo. Sorry, just trying to turn onto a very busy road here. 2-liter turbo, black on black. I loved that car. Had tan interior. The only thing I didn't like about it and that it was missing is it didn't have heated seats. It's a California car, and they, I guess, didn't like them in California. So that car was a ton of fun. Ended up getting rid of that one. Finished school off. I then had a 2009 Dodge Ram 1500. That was a extended cab, crew cab, short bed, 4.7, the little motor. I think it was a nice truck, but not really what I needed at the time. I feel like I'm missing like 2 or 3 different cars in there. Oh, we had the dually, 2000, I think, Chevy 3500 gasser 454. I think that pretty much sums up everyone. I'll throw pictures up here so you guys can all see the cars that we've had. But this car I've wanted for a very long time. This is a 2018 Porsche Macan. I bought it from a dealership in Utah. It is my third car that I bought from the same dealership. My family had a white A3 that got totaled, my Q5, and the Porsche, so third car. I love this car. This car is it's a base, is what they call it, 2-liter turbo. It's pretty specced out, not the most specced out one in the world. It's got, heated and cooled seats, which is what I was looking for. Smaller motor, but she gets up and go. It's got the PDK, which I absolutely love. It shifts like butter. It's so fast. But ever since I had that Q5, I had a weird obsession with fast SUVs. I just find them hilarious because when I went down to Mexico, definitely Mexico, one of these times, I went and raced a jacked up Dodge Cummins, and using the electric control of the Q5, kept right on his fender, and the look on their faces was absolutely shocked when they found out what it was. So ever since then, I've always loved quick SUVs, and this is one of them. Now, is this a car that I will be keeping forever? Definitely not. It was a good daily. The only modification that I've done to it so far is a diverter valve spacer. So it has just a little more blow-off valve noise when you get off the throttle. And other than that, it's completely stock. I optioned for 20-inch wheels that you guys will see here in a second, just trying to drive to a place where the wind and the snow is not going to get us as bad. It's a fun car though. It handles great. The Porsche Macan, they spec them out with different offset tires and wheels. So the rears are wider than the fronts. It's an all-wheel drive vehicle, and it handles like a car. I mean, not like the 911s, I will say that, but it handles really well for a bigger SUV. Another thing that I love about it, it's extremely comfortable. Now, if you have a family, would I recommend this car? Absolutely not. It is tiny in the back. I've taken some people that have had kids in the back of this car. Car seats do not fit. My knees are in the dashboard. I am just shy of 6 feet tall. I would not recommend that. But as a good daily, the snow's getting worse as we drive farther out here. So hopefully that clears up here shortly, because I really don't want to do a third take in making this video. But as for the car, I've had it for about 6 months now. I put, no, actually we're coming up on a year. When did I put this car? June? Is that about 8-ish months, 10-ish months? I put about 10,000 miles on the car, driving back and forth from Boise to where I'm at. It's been down to Utah a couple times. It's been a great car, in all honesty. I haven't had any problems with it. I do have a curse where when I buy a new car, 3 things are going to happen. It's either the check engine light's going to come on. That happened in the Q5 the day I bought it, and it happened in the Macan, I think the same way, the day I bought it, and ended up being the gas cap wasn't on tight enough, thank goodness, because that was a little scary, but not too bad. The Q5 was much worse. That ended up being a under the seat. It's a body control module. It gets wet, and then it throws the check engine light for the body control module. The Q5, funny enough, the second thing, about the same week that I bought it, still had 10 tags on it. I watched someone back into the car as we were coming back to it, just walking up, and I was very upset about that. But you live and you learn. Luckily, no one has hit this car yet. We're going to knock on all sorts of wood here that it doesn't happen. I don't know if you guys can see the weather out there, but it's only getting worse as we drive. So when we get to the spot, I don't know how the sound's going to be, but we'll do a quick walk around of the vehicle and I guess go from there. Out in the field here, the snow is starting to stick. It is May 1st today that I'm recording this video, and we have snow. Man, that sucks. Let's see if I can get the camera turned around. There you go. Let's see if you guys can have a little better view of that beautiful snow that we've got going on here in May. Oh yeah, the car, it's been great. I mean, I have 42,000 miles on it now. Bought it with about 33-ish. And I've really, like I said, never had a problem with it. Just gonna go ahead and pull out there. So I think we're gonna take this road. Yeah, this thing is not the fastest in the world, but it's quick. And that's all I was looking for in a daily driver. I've got my Mustang if I wanted a good cruiser. I've got the dune buggy if I wanted something that was absolutely terrifying to drive and is fast. But this baby right here, it does its job. Over this hill, make sure there's no semi trucks backing out into the road. Yeah, I guess we'll just hang out a second and wait for the semi truck to pass. Now, if you're newer to the Porsche world, there's a few different options here. I have the base one, and like I said, 2-liter turbo. You've got the S, you've got the turbo GTS, all that kind of stuff, and the horsepower goes way up into the 300s. I looked at SQ5s as well, and the prices of them, this is just right before the big used car market dip. So I ended up going with this one, which I'm so glad that I did, because the same SQ5 that I looked at 8 months ago has lost about $10,000 in value. So very lucky I picked the car that I did. because we would be very much upside down in that SQ5, but what do you know? I don't have as much horsepower as the SQ5. I've been watching a few different people who have had them, and they make well into the 700s. I'm not looking for that out of my daily driver. I'm just looking for something that's nice, quiet, and I can haul my friends around with, because I've always had two-door sports cars until I had my Q5 in my truck. We are coming up on more people. Man, it's busy out here. Thought it was way the freak out in the country, but I guess all the farmers are convening in the same location. So I came up on these farmers, and like magic, the snow just stopped. So yeah, really all just convening right there to, I don't know. What are we harvesting right now? Potatoes? Maybe. They're all just convening right there to chat. So I guess the weather finally did clear up, so let's pull up over these train tracks. Make sure there's no Thomas the Tank Engine coming. Get over the tracks, and let's go find a place to get out and take a look at this thing. Get out and take a look at this thing, shall we? I'll see you guys in just a second. I thought before we got to our spot, we venture out to Mexico here real quick, so I can show you guys how sick launch control is in these things. So let's get lined up here. As you can see, I'm way out in Mexico, but we're gonna go full brake, full gas. We got traction control off in sport mode. It's gonna oh man, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it just hooks and goes. That is one of my favorite things about these cars. All right, let's get to a spot to take a look at the thing. All right, so this is her, my 2018 Porsche Macan. Now, the dealership that I bought it from, I'm super happy with one thing that they do is with each car that you buy, if you go there and you see a set of wheels on a car that you prefer, they will switch them out for you. So this one had 19 turbo style wheels, and that weren't my favorite, so I ended up switching to the 20s that are on the car now, and I think it looks much better. In all honesty, it's a little dirty, but hey, it's apparently winter still, because those are some dark clouds over there. As for the car, let's see, what do we have? On the outside, really, there's not much optioned on here other than the black. So I've got black roof rails, I've got black window trim, which I think looks so much better than silver. It is going to get a little windy here, so let's go ahead and get on the interior here. One thing that I did option is the keyless entry. There was a couple cars there, and that was one that I wanted. So yeah, we don't have a key insert here. We just have this one, which is on the left in the center console. Tons of buttons. We call it the fighter jet cockpit. You got all the heated seat controls up here. You got the stereo. You've got more up here. Not the biggest screen. They're definitely bigger on the newer ones, but it is not bad for what it is. In the back, it is a back seat. Nothing crazy at all. That needs to go down there. Climate controls, back seat. I mean, you got cup holders. That's about it back here. As for the key, I did go ahead and get paint matched. Automatic rear deck lid. Gonna have some golf clothes back here and some receipts apparently. But yeah, overall, I love this car. I ended up going with the 2018 because it was cheaper, in all honesty. The 2019s, 2020s, which are kind of the mid-gear transition ones, they're cool. They have the bar across the back, but anymore, everything has the bar across the back. And I honestly think I like the two lights better. The front, I do like the newer front. This one's not bad, but this is her on the outside. Now, let's go back home and get in this garage because it's about to snow again. Oh, it's getting colder. All right, start her up, key on the left. Get out of that screen, e-brake off. So yeah, guys, this is my new car. New car. I've had it for a while. Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys and finally announce, because you've seen me drive it in a couple different videos. This is added to the collection. So my small little collection consists of the Porsche, the Mustang and my dune buggy. And that is it for right now. Hopefully we're gonna be adding some more here soon. Add some more modifications to the cars, because I would love to always stack them up with carbon fiber and make them mine, in all honesty. But we'll see if this car actually stays. Depending on how life goes, we might be making some big changes here soon. So, like I said, guys, let's go get her back in the garage, and I will see you all at home. We are going to be getting home just in the nick of time. Look at that. I'm just heading this way. Those clouds are dark. All right, let's go. Editing cam here. Just want to say that I called it. Yikes. Okay, back to the video. All right, we made it. Now, I forgot to show you guys one of the most important parts here. I don't know how I forgot that. Let's go ahead and crack that here. Oh. You know, I gotta wrap it in the garage here. It's a little dirty, but this is her. Turbo, 2-liter, holes in the hood. One thing I find very interesting about these cars is the hood is ram air, so it does push it down into the airbox through all of the holes in the hood. That was there when I bought the car. Don't know what happened there. And winter really kicked its butt here, so we do have to come get it cleaned up here pretty soon. But yeah, guys, this is the car. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate y'all coming along to take a look at my new to me used car that I've been hiding for a while. Again, I appreciate you all who have stuck around until the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. I will be posting more videos about this car and all the other cars in the little collection that we have going on here. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one.